Hello, everyone. As we come to the end of this quarter, it will be good to provide a reflection of everything we're able to accomplish. Clearly, 5G is here. And I will start talking first about MWC. MWC was great. 5G everywhere was a great Qualcomm showing. Lots of great announcements this time around 5G. Device announcements, most important for us, and we're so privileged to be able to participate in so many announcements of our partners. We announced multiple 5G chipsets, not one, but multiple 5G chipsets and device. Our second generation, X55, which is now a multi-mode modem. It's an all-mode modem with all 5G modes. And again, we're announcing our second chipset and sampling before any of our competitors can even start provide their first generation chipset. But we didn't stop there. We also have the Snapdragon SoC, which are going to start taking 5G faster to the other tiers. We have automotive 5G platform announcement. We had a 5G PC, Windows on Snapdragon announcement, and also industrial 5G applications. And of course, the 5G moment. Every company that believed, like Qualcomm, that we could make a 5G a reality in 2019, it was there. You could probably feel one absence, but everybody else was there with us, and that is the power of really the Qualcomm business model and our ecosystem. We're enabling many of our partners, and by joining forces, we can actually bring a technology such as 5G to market 1 year ahead of schedule. Even though we have a lot of great stuff at MWC, I wanted to take this opportunity to talk about my best or favorite MWC moments. And even though the 5G moment with all of our partners was great and incredible, I have to bring other topics. The first one is that now, for the first time, because of our collective 5G acceleration, for the first time, the devices are now ahead of the networks. And that's the reason that, compared with 4G, instead of having in the first year of launch just 4 operators and 3 devices, we have now more than 20 operators in more than 60 markets, and we have a total of 30 devices launching in 2019. And that's incredible. It's for the very first time, the device ecosystem, which is really hard to do, it's ready before the first commercial network go up. And that's very exciting. The number 2 favorite moment of MWC, it's Qualcomm I Told You So slide. During our press conference, we have the Making the Impossible Inevitable presentation. When all the skeptics have said those phones are not going to be competitive, they're going to be big and bulky, they're going to be power hungry, the battery life is not going to be good, no flagship, only engineering prototypes. And by the way, millimeter wave, everyone said it's not going to work in a mobile device, and we're not going to see any commercial launches in 2019. Well, in the Qualcomm I Told You So slide, we answered that question by showing the Galaxy S10 5G with our great partner Samsung and Verizon millimeter wave commercial launch in 2019, with all the technologies that make all of those challenges, put them behind us and make a commercial flagship with an all-day battery life a reality for 5G. And the last of my favorite moment in MWC, prices. Some incredible prices that we saw announced at the show for a 5G flagship. You don't see those prices today in a 4G flagship. So all of those ingredients that will make 5G a reality and will make 5G a faster transition than we saw 4G were in place in MWC. And since then, just, I'll say less than weeks after, we saw great carrier announcements. And I'll highlight 2, Telstra, which said if you buy the Galaxy S10 4G, you can come back for a free upgrade to 5G. That's incredible. And then Verizon that announced unlimited plans for $10 adder as you get the 5G experience. So now we don't have any question unanswered about how we're going to have a 5G transition faster than 4G, and we're going to start having 5G service in 2019. So overall, great quarter. Other comment is, for the first time, I attended the World Economic Forum, and I was positively surprised and impressed to see the 5G now belongs in the agenda of every major government that attended the World Economic Forum talking about the future. It's the first time that the telecommunication industry is contributing a general purpose technology that will impact every other industry, and is going to be as important and as strategic as the power grid. And that's consistent with the very first time that we presented 5G and we said, this is going to feel like electricity. Looking forward, what we have in the next quarter, we are eager to see the 5G commercial launches. I'm looking forward to upgrade my phone to a 5G phone. And I want you to also don't forget about other technologies. On April 9, we're going to have the Qualcomm AI Day in San Francisco, just 3 weeks from today. And we're going to talk about the number of innovations we're bringing in AI, especially for the edge devices. And we always believe that as 5G gets developed, we're going to see AI evolving side by side. Thank you very much for believing in Qualcomm, for the great support we receive, and most important, a warm and heartfelt thank you to all of our employees that believe in the potential of this company, maintain our culture alive, and in the middle of one of the biggest challenges we had executed like no other company and accelerated 5G by 1 year because of their hard work. And it's such a privilege to be part of this company. The best is ahead of us, and with the ability to continue to enable and transform industries with mobile, we see that happening at a much bigger scale for Qualcomm with 5G. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Cristiano Amon. Looking forward to talk to you next quarter. Thank you.